Executive Order 14151 was signed by President Trump on January 20th, 2025, the DEI order. And while I was doing research for this particular video, I came to find that there was an archaeologist at the Bureau of Land Management, hereto I'm going to refer to in the video as BLM, who was doing research on the old cemetery of Fort Lincoln in regards to this topic we're talking about today. And there was an article on the BLM website narrating and talking about his research and adding more information to the story of Mrs. Nash, who we're profiling here in this video. However, that executive order signed on January 20th, just a few weeks later, this story was deleted from the Bureau of Land Management's website. We know many other stories like this are happening currently right now, but here is an instance in which we can see intentionally induced amnesia happening literally in real time, because the bigoted goals of our current government elect do not want stories like this to be in the public narrative. And this story today, amongst others, hopefully I'll profile more of them, do not lend themselves to their current goals and intentions. Luckily, the Wayback Machine had archived the article from the archaeologist working for the BLM before it was deleted, and I have archived that as a PDF, uploaded it to the InRange Google Drive, and there's a link in the description below. John Noonan was on one of these patrols when Mrs. Nash became very ill. And before he came back and before he found out, she died from what appeared to be appendicitis on October 30th, 1878. And when the fort physicians were doing their research work onto why she passed away, I guess now we would call it an autopsy, they were astonished to find that she had what they called male genitalia. By all accounts, her third marriage to John Noonan was a very loving and caring one, and they were considered one of the prize couples of Fort Lincoln. She clearly presented as a woman and was wanted to be treated as a woman. She was probably by modern standards transgender, but we don't know that specifically. Could have been intersex. When Sergeant Noonan came back to camp, he came to find out that his wife had passed. He immediately turned sullen. Of course, this person that he loved in his life had died, but he was acting strangely. We can't do proper service to this entire story within 3 minutes of what a YouTube short allows, but I urge you to click on the link below and watch the full video for this history that is being actively erased by our government and this executive order. Thank you for watching.